gorgeous. So I'm here in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii for my Rich Babe Mastermind, and I thought this would be the perfect time to do a follow-up video to my video that I posted a few days ago called How I Became a Bish and why it changed my life. So the thing with Bish energy is that it is so deeply rooted in goddess energy. It's like a combination of goddess energy meets dark feminine energy meets divine feminine energy. And so one of the things that I want you to realize and know is that it is not about being mean. It is not about being a bully. It is not about being cold or withdrawn from people. It's quite the opposite of that, actually. So what you want to do with your goddess energy and your Bish energy is realize that it helps you stop caring about really dumb things. So first and foremost, it actually helps you, because when I wasn't a Bish, when I thought I was the nice girl and the people pleaser, and I was just trying to get everyone to like me and get everyone to be happy with me, I was caring about what other people were thinking way too much, which meant that I was rehearsing in my head all the things that people would say, could say, will say, did say, and it was just lowering my vibration, causing me a lot of turmoil in my life, causing my relationships to be really awkward because I always had the story of what other people meant by what they said or did, and that was not always correct. Most of the time it was so far removed from what they actually did or say, right? So the big thing with Bish energy is that you stop caring about other people and what they're thinking and start truly loving them, right? Loving them and accepting them as they are. And so this means that when you're dating or in relationships or even in friendships with people, you're not sitting there ruminating on all the things that they will say or did say, right? All of that nonsense. And you also have this kind of very practical and rooted just get it done energy. And so you're not sitting around overindulging in your emotions and thoughts, because there is a little bit of that tinge of the divine masculine in Bish energy. It's a little bit, I would say 10-15% in there that keeps you grounded and focused in solution consciousness and not in creating drama. So for example, let's say that there is a woman and she is not in her Bish energy. Well, if she's dating, then she has to worry about what every man is going to say when she tells him that she's not going to be his girlfriend. She has to worry about what guys will think if she voices her desire to have a provider. She has to tiptoe and maneuver around so many stories and thoughts about what other men will say or do, right? But if the same woman comes in her goddess energy and she sees everyone else as capable, well, then she just simply stays in the solution consciousness, keeps rotational dating, doesn't care what people think or say, because she actually loves them enough to let them go if that's not a match, right? There is no caring about what they think and actually not loving them because you're breaking their free will and trying to manipulate them to like you. Same thing in relationships and marriage. This is why men actually love that goddess energy and that Bish energy, because it is so practical and so rooted and so also high value, because you know what you want, you're really clear, you're not sitting around making stories or drama, and you just say it like it is, and you just let them win by saying, hey, this is what works for me, this is what doesn't work, I need this to move forward, this is my requirement of entry to do this with you, I'm not available for that. It's just really, really clear cut and really easy to maneuver. Will you trigger some people? Yes, you can trigger some people simply by breathing. Okay, you can trigger some people by existing. So that's not your responsibility. Where I think it will backfire for you is if you think that being a Bish means that you have to be mean, cold, or withdrawn. It's actually the opposite. When I was trying to please people and manipulate everyone into liking and loving me, I probably came across as very cold because I always had to say the right things and do the right things and make sure that everyone liked me. But now I just voice my desires and stay in the solution consciousness and that has been the big game changer. So becoming a Bish, like if I'm actually doing a whole course on how to be a Bish. It's called the Savage Feminine, and the number one thing in here is rooted in inner work, because you cannot fake Bish energy in a healthy way without it seeming like you're just being cold and withdrawn, because it's not like a series of actions that you're going to follow. It's actually an internal complete shift on how you show up and how your energy is. And remember that when you change your energy, you change your freaking life. Like, your energy is your life. How you show up and what kind of energy you infuse in any interaction changes the entire dynamic of that. Okay, that's why I'm not big on blaming people, because it's never any one person's fault. It's always a running dynamic, and that's a good thing, because if you can change the dynamic, you can change the outcome. You can change that entire relationship by simply changing the dynamic. So one of the other things with goddess energy is, and Bish energy, is that it doesn't matter whose fault it is. It doesn't matter, okay? Because we're staying in solution consciousness. So I don't want the booby price of being right. I'd rather just like be happy and rich and like blissful than right. Like, who wants to be right when you can have all these other things, right? I just want to get the solution. I just want the outcome, right? So that's what Bish energy and goddess energy is all about. So if you want to learn more about how to activate your Bish energy, the Savage Feminine course starts on June 15th. I can't remember if it's 13th or 15th, but if you go on the link below, it will tell you. I'm so sorry, I can't remember. I have Hawaii brain right now. And also I want to let you know that there's less than 24 hours left for the Lightworkers Intensive Flash Sale, which is 50% off. This is a game-changing transmission activation course around selling high-end products and services. So if you have a business or you want to start a business and you want to really come out of hiding and like sell things that are really worthy of your time and attention and worthy of people investing in, then you need the Lightworkers Intensive. It is currently at 50% off. You get lifetime access. It's linked in the description box. I think there's only like 15 hours left or something at the recording of this. So hurry if you want to go get that. All right, babe, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.